Roland was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady. Poor girl. We must avenge her death.
We must indeed. Vampires are ever so terrible.
It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs, they'll become a vampire in a few days. Be cautious.
Mm-hmm.
Vampires are clever, so watch your back.
Clearly he's not.
How can I be of service?
I don't know. Have you heard any rumors?
Amantius Electus is complaining about crime in the city. Someone actually broke into his house and stole his diary.
It might have been me. What about Roland Genseric? Did he get his diary stolen?
Roland was very much the loner. He never married and was rarely seen outside his house. I'm surprised his secret wasn't discovered sooner.
Vampires are very easy to spot.
A vampire cannot exist in the daylight for long. As the sun's rays strike his flesh, it will burn as if on fire.
It will, and smoke a little bit. Goodbye.
Be ever vigilant. Vampires are creatures of deceit.
Anything you require, you're welcome to it.
Am I? I'm really not, you jerks. You guys. Anyway, let's see this Genseric, mister. Well, actually, we're not gonna see him.
What is it, citizen?
Nothing. I don't know why there are two guards all of a sudden over there. We're not gonna see him. We're gonna go to his house. And, find out what's going on. Perfect. I do love having the skeleton key. I have arrived at Roland Genseric's house. I should begin to search the place for any clues as to his whereabouts. No clues. Handbill. When you need protecting, wear armor. That's the way. Apples, onions, lard, cheese, and milk. I mean, ooh, there's something here. A love letter from Ralphina. My dearest Roland, I cannot wait for you to return from Bravil. My heart swells with joy as I know we will once again soon be together. I yearn for you every night that I look beside me in my bed, and you are not there. How I wish I could have taken the journey with you, but I understand that these are dangerous times, and I would only slow you down. When you return, perhaps we should get away from the chaos of the Imperial City. Let's go back to that cabin in the woods, the one where you said we would always be safe from the world, the one where you took me in your arms and sang songs of moonlight and happiness, the one where you said, quote, I love you, unquote. Hurry, my love, Ralphina. I guess I found what I had to find. I'll take the opportunity to find something else as well, I suppose. I mean, we are in the basement of a vampire, after all. So... Huh. A curious place. It's got a bar down here. What's that? Skooma? Strong potion of sea stride. Strong potion of might. That's an interesting thing that we find skooma over here. I don't know why I took it, but I mean, it's skooma. It's not very common. Sorry, I'm bumping against the wall there. Let's see in the bedroom, because all these houses have the same layout, so we know it's a bedroom up here. Actually, it's a living room and a bedroom sometimes. Ooh, a very hard chest. Human blood, maybe. No, just a silver plate. Recipe? Potion of Restore Fatigue. Very normal house. A jewelry box. Huh. Curious. Anyway, we know where he is. We have found Roland Genseric's cabin. I have arrived at Roland's cabin. I should proceed inside to see if he's there. I should be cautious, as Senator warned me that vampires could be very dangerous. Yeah, it's a good thing I am a vampire myself, then. Because, you know, I am also very dangerous. Also, I have fire, which vampires don't like. I believe he is indeed here. Let me just heal a little bit. You never know. Darkest darkness. He's not waking up. I'm not even sneaking. What is that? A flawless diamond. These gems that shine. Ever so endearing. I mean, he may be a vampire, but I can still feed off of him. Never pass up an opportunity. Excuse me, sir. Hi.
Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone.
If you know what I'm here for, then why are you telling me to go away? You're a vampire.
Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures?
Seridor says you're a vampire.
That bastard. Seridor dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire.
He's the one who's the vampire. I mean, you definitely don't look like a vampire. I can spot a vampire a mile away. But you're all drunk out of your face if you think any of you is a vampire then.
I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Calm down and explain, Roland.
I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I've forgotten my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Seridor looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina.
What happened that night?
Yes, I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Seridor stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Seridor. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Seridor. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead.
Why didn't you tell someone? Or anyone?
I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Seridor was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts.
So he's a vampire.
I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me?
I'm not going to kill you.
Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain.
You look happy. So I'm not going to kill you?
As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Seridor outside during that time of day.
Did the writers... You're not vampires. Did the writers not know that vampires can be out in the day? Like me? Also, you're not vampires. It's blatant that you are not. Seridor is not a vampire.
I know about Seridor and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try.
Oh, at least you're not accusing Gillen and Greythroat of being vampires themselves. Have you heard any rumors in the meantime, besides what we're talking about here?
Someone told me that Hieronymus Lex is gone.
Yeah, it's fine. Goodbye.
Remain leery of Seridor. He's much more cunning than you may suspect.
Leery indeed. Also, he's not a vampire. It's fun to see the city from here. Hi. I come here on account of vampires.
What do you want?
I want to know about Saradur.
I'm not really at liberty to discuss my customers with strangers.
Oh, but you are.
Good day. I hope I can help.
Oh, yes, you can.
Saradur? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly.
Memorial Cave.
Yes, it's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Saradur had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Saradur's a stubborn one. He takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map.
In an atlas. For sure. You don't even call it a name of a Daedra. It's just an old Greek god. Have you heard any rumors in the meantime?
If there's a complaint about a merchant, speak to Venetia Miliceia.
Yeah, she says it doesn't matter, but it's fine.
Good day.
You too. We have a dungeon to visit. And we are in daylight, not be- Oh, it's over there. In daylight, not being burned alive. Oh. We're here. No Nernreet. You never know. Memorial Cave. I have entered Memorial Cave. It's now being used as a vampire den. Apparently. I need to see if I can find Saradur in here and put a stop to his charade. How can I tell that it's being used by, like, a vampire den? Also, he's not a vampire. Oh, it's necromancers again. Oh, at least he's not a zombie. He doesn't look like a vampire. Well, that's a vampire, all right. I don't know where they went. That's the weirdest strategy ever. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Jesus Christ. A dark shirt. Hi. Vampire Nightblade. You can see it in their eyes. Their facial features that they're vampires. Short Sword of Cold. I'll take that. Jesus. Take all the torches we need to see. These guys are really, really weak. Those guys are not, though. These wraiths, or whatever they are, they're super powerful. And down you go. There's another vampire coming in. Down you go. Okay. Hi. What are they called? This is a monk. Ooh. Master Forge gauntlets. 45 armorer. That's a weird thing. A Nightblade. Glass short sword. That's pretty good, actually. Huh. Zombie. Not a corpse. A zombie. Just a skeleton out here. As vampires do. You know how it is. Vampires and their skeletons. Not their actual skeletons. Rather, the skeletons they have. It's different thing. Oh, I think maybe they just usurped somebody else's grave. Not grave. Somebody else's casket. or coffin and just lay their skeletons out and about. Which is highly improbable considering that skeletons don't work like that, but still.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
It's not a fight that I want. They have the best shoes, by the way. They have really good weapons as well. This rate, I won't have enough carry weight. Or mana. More ghosts. Oh, that's bad news. There's a lot of ghosts, unfortunately. Dead captive. For a moment there, I thought maybe it was Seradur. Of course, it's not him. Why would vampires kill their captives? Oh, there's a key for the cave. I really can't. That's Seradur.
Did you really think that I'm surprised to see you here? I let you find me. What better place to get rid of you than all the way out here? No messy bodies left behind. No evidence. I was sloppy last time with Roland's lover, and I won't make the same mistake twice. After I'm through with you, I'll find Roland and finish what I started. I knew hiring you was a mistake, but I had to keep up appearances. The damned Order insisted we get you into the picture. I think after I'm done with Roland, Gillen and Greythroat will have to be dealt with. Quite a list of things to do, wouldn't you say? Well, enough of my monologue. Time to feed.
It's only a monologue because you want it to be. Also, you're gonna die. Oh, nice conjure things. Yeah, that's what happens. I have slain Seradur. I should return immediately to Roland's cabin and give him the news. He's not a vampire. He's not a vampire. Come here. Come here. Show me your face. Show me your face. Your face. You're not a vampire. He's not a vampire. He doesn't have vampire blood or vampire thing. He does have very good things. But did they forget to make him a vampire? Real good stuff that he has. I'll excuse your nakedness and avert my eyes. I don't know what to say. I truly, honestly, don't know what to say. He certainly likes corpses, so maybe he's a necromancer or something. As well as a vampire, I think. Or maybe the game is just pulling my leg and being like, you know what? Screw you, Colonel. Screw you. Which is not necessarily something that I'd put beyond the game. I really need to level my armor up. My armor up. Anyway, let's make it back. We've done everything that we had to do over here. Lovely cabin. It is a pretty good place. Oh, it's locked. Was it locked before? I think it might have been. Is he the vampire? Oh, hi. I can barely see you, my dude. Hi.
Do you return triumphant?
I think so.
I hope you're here to bring me good news.
Good news.
Horrid creatures. I hope we never see one in the Imperial City again.
You're seeing one right now, but the vampires. But I do bring good news.
He's dead? Oh, thank goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps I'll speak to the others. Yes, I think that the Order will live on. Give me time to make arrangements and meet me in Seridor's basement.
Seridor's basement?
Let us never speak of that abomination again.
Okay, the Order's basement then.
I'll see you in the Imperial City.
You too. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Over through here. Anyway, let's go to the Imperial City. Hello.
It's so good to see you again. I've spent a good deal of time speaking with Gillen and Greythroat. They agree that the Order should live on. Not only that, but we'd like to make you an honorary member. If you're ever in need of our services, we'd be happy to provide them for you. In addition, we'd like to reward you with this enchanted ring. Use it well in the fight.
So you hunted your member out because he was a vampire, and then you made me a member even though I'm a vampire. Well, you don't know I'm a vampire, but...
At least there are a few less vampires in the world now. Well done. But there are more of these creatures that still roam Cyrodiil. If any of our books can help you in the cause of destroying more, you're welcome to read them. Since you're an honorary member of the Order, if you bring back proof you've slain a vampire, we'd be glad to compensate you. Bring back the vampire dust from their remains. That should be proof enough.
I tell you, Seridor didn't have vampire dust. Also, it's a few fewer vampires. Although you wouldn't say a few fewer, you would just say fewer, but still.
Let us never speak of that abomination again.
But he didn't have vampire dust. Also, you hate me.
Excellent. Another vampire has been slain. Here's your reward.
How much do you pay me for that? How much? 250 for each?
Excellent.
I think so.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
That's good.
May the sunlight always safeguard your path.
I think I have some vampire dust back home. I hope I don't... It's fine. Ooh, this is mine now. That's very generous of you. I'll steal all the things. Immortal blood. So, dudes...
What can the Order help you with, sister?
It's Seridor.
He was a traitor. Thanks to you, the Order lives on. Long live the Order.
Mm-hmm. Vampires don't live long.
Touching a vampire, or even the corpse of a vampire, can result in infection. Do be careful. If you want to know more, browse our library.
Mm-hmm. What about Roland Genseric?
I'm pleased to call him brother.
It's good.
Be ever vigilant. Vampires are creatures of deceit.
You don't even know.
Yes, sister?
I'm a vampire.
I'm afraid there isn't much more I can tell you. Perhaps one of our books can answer any more questions you may have.
Perhaps it might. What about Seridor?
I'm astounded that the very thing we decided to fight turned out to be in our midst.
That's true. Roland was the thing that you wanted to fight.
He's a fine man and an honored brother.
Okay, well, you all hate me for days.
Vampires are clever, so watch your back.
I really don't understand. You are dumb as bricks. Anyway, that was that mission. Good stuff. Ooh, I can access all the things here in this house. Excuse me.
For the love of Azura! I didn't know Seridor was a vampire. I swear. I serve Roland now. Please, accept my apologies for my error in judgment.
I don't even know who you are. Also, you're going to bed, which is weird. But it's fine. He's getting back up immediately because he hates me. Also, well, he doesn't want me here. Okay. Luronk Grogrusmbraden.
Hey, stranger. Can you spare a few coins? I've just been shaken down by that bastard watchman, and he took my last septim.
Take 3. I have plenty to spare.
Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
So tell me about this corrupt Imperial Watchman. At least I think it's corrupt. Unless you're not supposed to pay taxes?
The bastard took every coin I had with me. I don't know his name, but I know his face. Ruslan and I were shopping at Jensen's when he accused us of stealing. We turned out our pockets to prove we were innocent, but he didn't care. And we had to pay the fine, or he was going to march us off to jail.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Why didn't Jensen report him?
He's shaken down most of the shopkeepers in the market district. They're all too afraid of him to do anything. Jensen wouldn't even talk about it. Someone ought to do something about him.
I can do. Have you heard any rumors?
Did you hear? Hieronymus Lex was reassigned to Anvil.
Yeah, and he was also corrupt.
Take my advice. Stay away from the Watchman.
I know. I know that all too well.
Oh, it's you again. Have you seen my friend Lorank? I'm worried about him.
Yeah, I just talked to him about the corrupt Imperial Watchman.
I don't know his name, but I'd recognize him if I saw him again. Lorank and I were shopping at Jensen's when he accused us of stealing. Even Jensen said we were innocent, but he didn't care. We had to pay his fine or go to jail.
Don't act like other fines are not fine. Don't do air quotes at me. Anyway, what can you tell me about the Imperial City?
You're very curious. Perhaps too curious for your own good.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm gonna keep a low profile for a while. Have you seen my friend Lorank?
Yeah, the Imperial City?
You're very curious.
That's curious. Have you heard any rumors?
I understand that Orthorelos isn't a bad man to talk to, if you need to learn how not to be seen.
Oh yeah, Orthros is pretty good. I'll see you later.
Damn Watchmen. I bet they're all crooked.
Yep, they're all crooked.
You have my ear, citizen.
No, I don't. And it's a damn good thing I don't. Well, the feed bag. Let's go into the feed bag.
Well met.
Yes.
See anything you like?
Jensen, you're not at your shop. I'm here because of the corrupt Imperial Watchman.
Who told you that?
Two of your customers told me.
Ruslan and Larank. Those idiots don't know when to stay quiet. Look, I'm not telling you anything, stranger. I don't trust you.
What do you mean? I'm not a stranger. How dare you?
It's been a pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
I bet it is. It wasn't supposed to be your pleasure, but
Goodbye.
See anything you like?
Jensen,
I guess I can trust you. It's that bastard Auden's Vidius. He's in here every month taking my wares without paying for them. What can I do? He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. Only another watch captain can arrest him. Fat chance of that happening.
not with my green spell that I put on people, maybe. Have you heard any rumors in the meantime?
Rindir's staff says
It is. I'll see you later.
if you tell anyone I said
Yes.
anything bad about Auden's, I'll
You
deny
didn't.
it.
Of course, you didn't say anything bad. So we need to talk to an Imperial Guard
You have my ear, citizen.
officer.
Crime doesn't pay.
Excuse me. I see that you hate me.
Move along, you worthless filth.
You are so scummy.
Crime doesn't pay.
So do you still hate me?
Take your
even-
time.
My God, even with that, I'm looking for a corrupt Imperial. I'm trying to arrest a corrupt Imperial Watchman. It's kind of complicated.
If you've got a complaint, tell it to the watch captain. I've got better things to do than listen to you whine.
Where can I find a watch captain?
Go see Servatius Quintilius. He's new, and might be stupid enough to try and do something about it.
About being new. I'm sure he will.
Farewell, citizen.
You scum. Okay, well, let's go see Servilius Quintilius. Or something. I don't remember exactly how the name goes. Chaos Cascades for days, though. It's It's Chaos Cascades. Everybody knows it's Chaos Cascades. It's not Civilius Quintilius.